What's up, guys? Welcome to Slop's Locks MLB Picks edition. It's Monday, and we only have a 6-game slate tonight. That sucks. A lot of people would complain, but not us. All we have to do is find 2 plus money bangers that have no chance of losing, and we can just move on with our lives. Lucky for us, that's what I did. Today's just like any other day, except there's going to be 1 strikeout prop and 1 total base prop. I couldn't find 2 strikeout props, people. I tried. I went deep, real deep. I mean, I was looking up Little League game logs, but I still couldn't find anything. So I'm just going to throw a total base prop in there. We'll be fine. Before we get to the bangers, do yourself a favor. Subscribe to this channel. The calendar is about to hit July, guys. That means baseball, baseball, baseball. But it also means early NFL stuff. You don't want to miss that. You just don't. The best way to ensure you don't miss it is subscribe to the channel. Maybe even throw the notifications on. Be somebody. First bet of the day, Adley Rutschman over 1.5 total bases plus 105 at FanDuel. I already told you I couldn't find 2 strikeout props that had no chance of losing. I looked everywhere. I looked high, I looked low, I looked at early games, looked at late games, nothing. Couldn't find anything. So what I think we're going to do is bet this one for the early games, and then we got a late game that I have a strikeout prop for. I think we're going to be fine. Nobody's going to know the difference. Do I want to do a total base prop instead of a home run prop? No. I don't feel great about it. This is exactly what a dog must feel like after it gets neutered. But a good bet's a good bet, and we need a good bet, and we would never shame anyone because we know better. We just want to bet, guys. We've seen DJ and Eli come into the Thunderdome last 2 episodes with these weak-ass bets. They work, especially this one. Even though Rutschman's kind of been in a slump in June, I think tonight's the night he gets back on track. He had an off day yesterday, so he's probably refreshed. And I think the fact that he's facing a lefty means so much more than that, though. He smashes lefties. I'm actually surprised he doesn't have 50 home runs yet this season. Looking at his exit velocity logs, he's at 100+ miles per hour over and over and over and over against southpaws. In fact, the last 4 times he made contact with a baseball thrown by a lefty, 2 of them ended up in the seats. Tonight, he's got Brandon Williamson, who's given up 8 dingers this season. All of them begin to righties. Right-handed hitters have an 863 OPS against this guy on the season. So even if Rutschman doesn't put one in the seats, he could go extra bases or even 2 hits. I know some of you psychers are going to be like, Slop, how come we're not doing home run for plus 600? You can definitely do that. I'm just saying the total bases, even though it's soft and weak, it still seems like the right bet here. So in my search, high and low, north and south, left and right, I did find 1K prop, and it's a familiar face. It's our guy, Trevor Williams, 5+ strikeouts, plus 112 at FanDuel. The haters are going to say this guy hasn't hit his number in either of his last 2 starts, and that's true. But as always, the haters aren't telling the whole story here. That's why you can't trust haters. They just aren't smart people. The last 2 times out, this guy pitched against Miami and St. Louis. Neither one of those teams are teams we're going to target with Trevor Williams at 5+. That's just dumb. Even though he did get 4+ against the Cardinals. So there is that. I mean, the guy stood strong. I mean, he just didn't get his 5. And they only let him throw 75 pitches, which, again, not his fault. He's like a 100+ guy. The Trevor Williams I think we're betting is the Trevor Williams from the 5 starts before his last 2 games. In those 5 games, he went 5+ in 4 of them. That's almost 80%. The guy was electric. The trick is, you have to start Williams against the right teams. I'd say a team like the Seattle Mariners. On the season, only 3 teams in Major League Baseball have struck out more than they have. All of those teams have played at least like 2 more games too. It hasn't gotten any better in the last 7 days either, since only 2 teams have struck out more than they have in that span. We're talking 60 strikeouts in just 206 at-bats. That's horrible. Look at the graphic here. This is the heart of their lineup. There's 5 guys there that all have struck out 27+% in the last week. That doesn't even count the fringe guys that don't play every day that have been striking out all the time too. I'd be shocked if Trevor Williams doesn't get at least 5 of these guys. That's going to do it for the 2 bets tonight. I was already looking at dingers for tonight, but guess what, guys? Nobody. No dice. I don't like it. I hate it. So what I'm going to do is, what smart bettors do is, look at tomorrow's slate. Tuesday dingers are going to be live. I can't wait to do it. So we're going to have those tomorrow, plus another strikeout show. Again, subscribe. Don't be stupid. I'll see you guys tomorrow.